Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I think I left you off on Saturday last week with weather update. We had, I guess I'll turn it around, turn the cattle into the barnyard here because the weather was supposed to be, I think I used the word significant and, I can't think of the word now. Amounts of rain, and that actually turned into a big old farce. I'm not even sure if we got a tenth of an inch of rain out of all of that weather. So the cattle are just here in the barnyard yet. We just fed them a bale of hay here tonight. We've been feeding them silage and corn. Just threw some straw out here for them to bed on. I don't really want to throw another corn fodder bale out for them here. There's grass up behind the barn here for them to lay on. I don't want to throw a bale of corn fodder out because I think Saturday we're going to run them back down in where they've been. It's dried out here actually tremendously to the point that we actually chisel plowed on Sunday last week. We had hauled manure on Saturday. I think I left it off with you guys that I hauled some manure. I don't remember for sure in the video. Hauled some manure on Saturday, turned the cows in here, got them all set for, I kind of want to fall down the ladder here. Got them all set for the bad weather we were supposed to have. And, since Sunday we went at it, we hauled a bunch of the bedding pack out from down below the house. We must have hauled, I don't know, 15, 20 loads out of there, I suppose. And, in amongst being on the ridge, I was like, I'm going to check real quick and see what the field looks like that we had to chisel plow up to seed down. So I drove a tractor over there with the manure spreader, and it seemed pretty dry. Sunday was absolutely, I shouldn't say that. Saturday was actually very beautiful outside. Sunday was just maybe a few degrees warmer, but it was cloudy most of the day. But it was windy. Of course, it was windy on Saturday also. So I let it dry up for a few hours, went out. Like, well, I'm going to try it. So I fueled up the tractor and went up there and I chisel plowed. Chisel plowed the whole field with the corn stalks. Chisel plowed it twice. Actually worked up pretty good. It was a little damp. I wouldn't want to take a disc or a soil finisher in there and to bed it down, or to seed it down. But it worked okay to chisel plow. So anyway, did all that on Sunday. Sunday afternoon we come home. If you guys remember my video on Saturday, we had a calf that was, I said I wasn't sure if it was going to make it or not. So we kind of worked with the cow and the calf on Saturday or Sunday afternoon when we got done. We penned the cow up with the calf. See that when there's drinking. And the calf, it was weird. It wanted to suck the cow, but it would never get over, if you're looking at this cow here, it would never get over by the tits. It would literally try to suck like between the cow's stomach and her udder up in there. And we had the cow cornered, penned up, and the calf right over to it, and we had the teat of the cow in our hand, the calf's mouth on the teat, and it would not suck it. We did milk out the cow a little bit to get some milk in the calf. It would suck on the bottle, 5-6 times and act like it didn't really want it. We contemplated on tubing it with a bag, but I really hate doing that because usually 9 times out of 10, they end up usually dying anyway at that because you destroy the inside of them. It's never usually a good thing. We kind of let it be. It lasted until, I believe, yesterday. We come home from work and it was dead at that point. So I don't know what the problem with the calf was. Not like the ma didn't want to take care of it. It took good care of it, but the calf just, I'm not sure. Is there such thing as being dumb? I guess. I don't know. So I guess that's the joy of having cattle, is you have that. I guess luckily enough, it didn't, we didn't have a bunch of money stuck into it. Now, we had a cow here Actually, I might find out one of these calves. Well, not that one, but we have 4 heifers that we have that are bred, that are gonna have calf this year. That are gonna. But anyway, one of those calves' moms here 2 years ago. I don't know, you want to call it, committed suicide. But the cow, she ended up laying upside down. We looked out below the house here, because it was probably May, I'm guessing, because we were working in the field at that point. But she was laying with her feet stuck up in the air because she laid the wrong way on a hillside, and she rolled over on her back, and there she was, stuck upside down, feet up in the air. So we go down there, we get her rolled back over and get her back up on her feet, and she's okay. Until 2 days later, we come up in the morning, and there she is laying dead, feet up in the air because she did the same dang thing. So now we have a bunch of money stuck into this cow because she's had 2 or 3 calves. She just had a calf. The calf was only like a week or 2 old. And now we have a motherless baby that I'm not even for sure what happened to. I think another mom maybe took it on a little bit. But I think, yeah, we kept that calf here. She's actually a heifer. So she's a little bit of a different cat. Hopefully she kind of turns around a little bit. But I don't know for sure if that's her there or not. Both of these right here are heifers that are going to have calves. 11 and 12. I think there's 10, 11, 12, and 13. The ear tag numbers are. And it's one of those. But anyway, I guess we'll see what happens. So, boy, that bale of hay smells good. Anyway, the weather was a farce. Tuesday night and the Wednesday when we were supposed to get that nasty storm with, they're talking tornadoes and wind and rain and hail, and I went to bed at 11:30. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, and I never heard nothing. It rained a little bit. I think it's windier today. It is cold. It was like 60, 65 on Tuesday. And then the Wednesday morning, it was probably 50 degrees at 8 or 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning. And by 6 o'clock at night, it was like 40. And it's been 40. It is now Thursday evening. And it's 41 degrees. And someone didn't shut the air compressor off in the barn in here. I'm going to go shut that off. But it's like 40 degrees out. And we're like, 40 to 50, probably even 60 mile wind gusts all day today. So it's been a treat, to say the least. So yeah, someone had the air compressor turned on, and it leaks down enough that it turned back on again. So I'm not sure when the heck that happened. So anyway, I come today to do some chores. I say fed the cattle some hay. I think Saturday we'll turn them back down below the house. It's dried up tremendously out there, and I think there's probably half a dozen loads of manure to haul out of there yet. And I'll turn them back down there after I get the manure hauled out on Saturday. So that's kind of going on here. It's been windy, it's cold again, and it's not supposed to warm up either. They're talking 40s the next handful of days. So yeah, and the wind is, we just got our silo fixed. If you guys remember, that blew off like 3 or 4 of the silo chutes on this silo here a month ago, 2 months ago. We had, actually no, it was earlier this winter. So we got that fixed here a couple weeks ago. But now I noticed a problem over here. You guys see, the wind over there is picking up the roof on the hay shed. So hopefully the wind doesn't get too crazy and blow that square off, and we'll have to get that fixed. I swear, it's never ending. So anyway, I think there's something else I was gonna say. Oh, I guess we decided. I guess we've come to the conclusion. Excuse me. That once these two silos are empty right here, that they won't get filled again. Both silo loaders are getting to the point where they are, they've been limped along the last probably 10 years. And it's getting harder and harder to find people to come work on them. The bunk feeder is absolutely wore out. I mean, that we almost tore it down last June or July or August, I guess, when the tornado went through, ripped off like half the roof. I was actually contemplating just taking it, pushing it in a hole and burning it, and then burying whatever metal was in it. But decided to basically, we folded the roof back down again and nailed it and screwed it back down, and it is what it is. So I think the feed silo here with the shell corn has got, I think there's 2 doors left in that, maybe. And then the silage silo is got, I believe that's got 3 or 4 doors. We just took a door out of that the other day. So I think there's 3 or 4 doors left in that. So I probably, and then we'll just end up feeding the cattle round bales of hay all winter. And then maybe we might keep back a load of shell corn in the gravity box or the grain car. Actually, we have that trailer out of the old grain truck we kept. We may just keep that full of grain, and we'll just feed out of that if they want to give them some shell corn in the barnyard, because we usually don't give the mama cows any shell corn in the wintertime. We don't even fatten up the steers anymore. I mean, nor do we just sell the wean calves, the steers and all in the fall after we wean them, and we'll keep back, a couple of heifers that we're going to raise to breed. And even if we do, we've talked that we probably will keep a steer back the next year or two to butcher for us. But it isn't like we're going to try to push it to get it fat quick. I mean, if it takes a year or two to get it grown up enough to butcher it, I guess so be it. So we'll keep some shell corn here, maybe in a wagon or on that trailer, and feed it. Or worst case scenario, we may make some sort of deal with Riverdale Ag in Muscoda, where we sell a lot of our corn to. We may sell them a load of corn, and on the thing that they can grind it and make some, steer feed out of it. We can keep it in the gravity box or the trailer when they can bring it back out with the trailer or the truck and dump it, and just feed them out of that once in a while if we have to. So it's just, both silo loaders are old. I think that silo loader and this one, we built onto that silo in 88. That right there went up in 88, if I point the right way. That silo loader probably went in 88, I'm guessing, at that point. I think that's a James Way. That one over there has got a Badger silo loader in it. That one has I think that one is a used one we put in that, a rebuilt one, probably 20 years ago. And because it was, at that point, it was $12,000 to $13,000 for a brand new silo loader, and the rebuilt one was $6,000 or $7,000. So it's just, they don't get used enough. If we filled those silos in the fall, it would take us, I don't know, probably 10 to 15 years to empty them with the amount of cattle we have. It doesn't pan out for us to keep doing maintenance on them. So anyway, that is that. This weekend I say I'm going to spread the rest of the manure. Easter, we have a family gathering here. Man, it's cold. So yeah, we got all the ridge cleaned up on Sunday. Went around with the four-wheeler between loads of manure. My brother went up while I was spreading, and he loaded me, and then he go up four-wheeler, and he ran around the ridge and picked up all of the soffit and fascia chunks of plywood and stuff like that that was laying in the soybean fields and the corn fields up there from the tornado that went through last summer. So that's pretty much done. You know, we got to get some fences looked at here, but it's not really greened up too much, and the cattle ain't anywhere near going to the pasture at this point yet. So normally they'll just, what we'll do is we'll just turn them out on this out here behind in this hillside here. It kind of goes up behind the barn and it goes down below, down this way. Maybe in a couple weeks, if the weather doesn't warm up, the grass isn't going to grow real well, but hopefully we get something, because we're getting down, you know, we've got a handful of hay bales left, so don't really want to have to buy any, because I've been selling. I sold a bunch last fall, so that would not be real smart for me to sell a bunch of hay and then have to go buy some. So anyway, so yeah, that was an update here today, and we will if you guys want to like and share, comment on the post or the video, that'd be great. Appreciate any input or anything you guys got. So we'll talk at you later.